Hey Dan, how do you feel about nutmeg?
The spice or what happens in soccer?
Great answer.
Ooh! Ooh!
Didn't even know there was a term.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
59 damage.
Okay.
What's up with the nutmeg?
Rob
Yeah,
and
Austin.
Nick
What
are
is up
the-
with the nutmeg, Austin?
That
All
is
right.
a good
Well,
question.
let me explain this because so I bought a bunch of ingredients last night at the store and I tweeted a picture of it.
I saw that.
And
How
and I
many
was about
kinds
to
of
go to-
oil do you need to do the cooking?
Look,
by the way?
See? Thank you. That was one of the main concerns.
You
that
get
we
one
had.
bottle of oil and you live with it
Look.
for like 3 months.
Look, I didn't know what I was doing, so I was doing the safe thing, and I got 2 different kinds. All right, that was the safe decision. No, but that's not apparently the worst thing I did. All right, so
Did you go canola oil?
I have
You did.
canola and olive oil. I got those 2.
The only acceptable secondary oil is sesame oil. Because
Coconut oil.
oh come on.
It's healthy.
It's a little
What?
bit-
I'm cooking cooking some chicken here, not trying
Here
to
we
finger
go.
your college girlfriend or something. Get out of here with this coconut oil stuff. All right, Austin, continue.
Divine intervention.
Yeah. Okay, so I tweeted that picture at like 11 p.m. or something, and it's like now it's 3 a.m. and I'm about to go to bed. I'm like turning my computer off, and I get a message. I get a message from Rob. We're streaming. Get in Discord right
Oh.
now. And I'm like, what, dude? Nick's playing
So-
Dark Souls. I don't want to hear any of that. And he's like, no, we're not gonna talk about Dark Souls. Get in here now. I promise. And I joined this call, and the first thing I hear is them going into just this in-depth discussion about one of the ingredients I bought. I don't even remember what it was.
We talked for a solid hour before Austin got in about the shit that Rob told him to buy and then what he actually bought.
Yeah, cause okay, so Austin's gonna start cooking, right? So like he needs some basic ingredients, you know, and some of I gave him a list of basic ingredients, you know, salt, pepper.
Okay, so
like-
far so good.
Yeah, like
Look, I'm not always a reasonable man, but even I have limits.
no, but like fucking salt. He's got some fucking pepper, and then he fucking has
2 types of salt, 2 types of pepper,
Wait.
2 types of oil.
Did you get 2 kinds of salt?
I
he did
no,
get
it was
garlic
one.
salt and salt.
Oh yeah, no, I got. Look, I bought. Rob told me all this shit. I didn't listen to a word he said. All right. What I bought was a bunch of ingredients based off the recipes I got from my parents.
I fucking told this guy to buy a set of spices because it'll
Yeah,
last him forever.
that's true.
He comes back with salt and pepper and fucking nutmeg.
Okay, listen.
Nutmeg is the versatile spice that he decides to
You
come
making
back
a
with.
freaking chai tea latte?
I'm gonna make a hot apple cider.
You cooking some Christmas cakes over there?
Did you just move out on your own or something? You've never been in the grocery store?
No, I just never.
You don't buy spices at the grocery store. Those
Oh,
little things,
come
they overcharge
on
you.
here.
Go to the bulk barn. Come on.
Okay,
save
you can
yourself.
go to the bulk barn.
What is the
Go to the
what?
bulk barn.
Excuse me.
The
don't
bulk
know.
barn is like Costco for powdered foods.
Okay.
You
well,
go there
they
and there's
got
like
these-
there's big bins of powder, and you go, oh, this
Industrial.
powder is this much, and then you use a big old scoop, and you put it in a plastic bag, and you write what it is on it.
And they have candy there too, so you can bring your little shithead kids there and just be like, here, have some M&Ms.
Yeah.
Sounds
And
dirty.
and then you're going buying your special nutmeg, and everybody's happy.
What if I don't want my scoop to touch your
Nice
scoop?
shot.
Well,
Well, you
bring
don't
your own
scoop at
fucking
the same
scoop then.
time.
If you don't
Your
want-
scoop would have already touched the nutmeg.
All right, let's not get distracted here. This is about Austin's buying nutmeg.
It
Alright.
is about the buying of the nutmeg.
Like, that is
very
ridiculous.
strange. Oh,
Oh.
I get into the call and instantly I'm on the fucking police line, like interrogation room. Like they're just like, what is this? What nutmeg? Why nutmeg? And I explain. I try to explain calmly to them, but they're just up my ass.
Well, try to explain it calmly to us.
well,
you're among friends
I'm making
here.
an Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
And there's a recipe, and it calls for a pinch of nutmeg.
Oh, this is
That's fucked
ridiculous.
up.
That's not. That ain't
It's
right.
not enough. It's not,
right! Thank you! Thank you!
I'm with
The-
Austin
the-
on this.
The
Thank
main
you.
the main thing that I even said is that, like, even if you have a recipe for an Alfredo sauce and you're putting fucking a pinch of nutmeg in it, you're never gonna taste a pinch of nutmeg.
It's a lose-lose. You either taste it and it's bad, or you don't taste it. It doesn't
That
matter.
wasn't a chicken Alfredo. That was a chicken affogato, man.
It's a family recipe, okay? You don't mess with that shit.
It is
But you're not
it's
gonna
my
taste
stepdad's
it.
mother's recipe.
Unless
Gordon
you're a
Ramsay.
fucking-
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay would taste it,
If-
but my palate is not a fucking 3-star Michelin chef fucking taste palate.
Yo,
that I can fucking taste the
I like that
his
you know what
step,
Michelin is.
his
Yeah.
step grandmother slaved over a hot stove to
Do you know
make
how
that
many
chicken
generations
Alfredo.
they're like, this is really good, but it's missing something, and it took them another 10 years just to figure out it was nutmeg, okay? You don't
It wasn't nutmeg.
It
Ever.
was never.
No,
nutmeg.
but that's the thing. This is the Alfredo that I've eaten for like 10 years at my house, all right? If that recipe calls for nutmeg and I've never cooked a thing in my life, I'm going to buy that nutmeg, dude.
Exactly.
I'm not going off the recipe until I can assure
Nutmeg,
myself.
nutmeg is one of those spices that you now have to tailor like the rest of your life around. Like you gotta find excuses to eat nutmeg. So I hope you like pumpkin pie.
Oh, dude, I love that.
You know what? Nutmeg
No,
goes
that's
great
what we were saying. Is like if you want a versatile spice, like you're gonna have that fucking jar of nutmeg until you're gonna leave it to your kids. Like that's gonna
Talk
be.
to us
your
in
inheritance.
October when it's time for the pumpkin spice, and then we'll get involved with the nutmeg.
Let's put this in
Nutmeg goes best with eggnog.
hilarious. Hilarious.
It does. I'm serious.
Yeah, Dan. Okay.
It's eggnog. I'm serious. If you ever had eggnog, you throw a little nutmeg in there.
Every time I cook, every time Kate cooks, you gotta throw some salt in there. That's just the science of the deliciousness. And then I don't think I've ever used one whole container of salt. I have always moved before like a container of salt is run out. You are never gonna get through that nutmeg.
Never
You're
in
awesome.
your life.
I will say I had a really hard time finding the nutmeg.
That's your first
by
indication.
design.
Not surprising at all.
Should have gone to the bulk barn.
What is the Mole Barn? What are you talking about? Holy shit.
Spikes.
That was a very
Super
low
shredder.
amount of damage.
I'd just like to point out, we were pretty distracted, but I pretty much killed it last round, and I hope your respective chats recognize that.
Melfi,
Yeah?
you're gonna leave me hanging like that? I had no health, and these clowns couldn't even hit me.
Hey, I mean,
I
you...
was the one guy that was even fighting like the three of you.
How come I can't move? Is moving locked?
No, you're
It's 'cause you're stuck on a peak.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
you're up shit creek, buddy.
You better learn how to bake, Austin.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of pumpkin-based meals.
No,
All
you
right,
got
I can
it.
make it work.
No, you
Point
gotta do some
is-
pumpkin.
You're gonna be using a lot of that fucking nutmeg.
You
for
guys
it.
are looking at this the wrong way. How many times have you tried to make something and you're like, oh, that one ingredient I don't have. He's got nutmeg now. He's
Yeah.
never gonna have to worry about it.
That's that's
He's
true.
not wrong about that.
Will always
Yeah,
be nutmeg
You
from
will
this day
now
forward.
have that nutmeg forever.
Wait, Austin, when you reach a certain sub level, will you do the nutmeg challenge?
I was just gonna say he should
A
do
spoonful of nutmeg. You have
Oh,
to.
God.
We actually, in Nick's chat yesterday, someone did say that apparently nutmeg is poisonous if you eat too much of it. So
It also gets you
Even
high.
better reason to do it.
Amount of it.
Wow.
Jesus,
Dan wants me to poison myself.
I
guys.
didn't realize Dan hated you so much.
Yeah.
No, you look exactly like my cousin.
Oh.
Literally. I'm gonna put it on the subreddit
your
on
cousin?
side by side. Identical. But anyway, so about that 50 nug challenge. When's that gonna happen?
50 nutmeg challenge, more like, really.
Yeah.
50 what of nutmeg, though?
Look, I
Just
am be
the
real with you,
nutmegs.
Austin. You need like oregano and cumin, and that's like 90% of your worries right there. taken care
Parsley,
of.
basil,
Basil, you get on a case-by-case basis.
dill.
Yeah. Yeah, dill too is a case by case.
The point is, if he's
No, but
building
the
a
one-
spice track, he's starting in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you're gonna choose any variable spice that you could put in lots of things, like a fucking cayenne, paprika,
Yeah. that's
Chili,
true.
chili
like,
powder. You
chili
gotta have chili
powder's
powder and
good.
cayenne.
Yeah, that's the like those are versatile spices.
Yo,
you know?
the store's not gonna fucking evaporate. I can.
Oh, here was another one. Is that he got the black peppercorn grinder, which I suggested,
Sure, yeah,
and then
of course.
which is great,
I can
and
understand
then
this.
and then he also got some white pepper.
Okay, well
very,
that's
very small, like coin-sized container.
slightly unusual.
it's
Common
just a
in
little bit-
Chinese cuisine.
Yeah, it's a very chefy ingredient because it's just like all it is it's pepper that doesn't give you black specks.
Ooh.
It's
Yo.
kind of unnecessary.
I'd really like to not be the first one out in Shell Shock Live.
That's why I'm attacking Nick. Imagine if I was attacking
Yo,
you.
I'll kill Dan this turn. Don't worry about it.
Go after
Got a
yourself.
lock. It's normal discussion.
So anyway, I'm not gonna be tweeting any more pictures.
Do it, man.
You should have just stuck to the ingredient list that I gave you.
Ingredient list. I was only making one meal, dude.
Yeah,
Two meals.
if you're making a meal, you gotta buy your groceries according to the meal. You can't deviate.
No,
You know, if you're making chicken Alfredo, you don't buy like pork chops.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna get pork chops, but I'm just saying, like, the stuff that I offered was potatoes, rice, butter, oil, salt, pepper. That's like, you could make a million things with just that.
The only thing I didn't get was the potatoes and the rice.
You didn't get potatoes. Those are two staples, man.
That's what I'm saying!
Oh, nah. Not
I gotta-
only easiest hit of all time, but why not crit as well? Who cares?
Like, I gotta go to the store again today to get a pan because my pan's not big
You
enough.
didn't
I'll
even
buy
have
some
cast
potatoes,
iron.
all right?
Dude.
Pan is pretty important.
Get a couple.
Did you just
pans.
move out of a dorm or something?
Come, you're gonna
No,
come
I
home with
don't.
like a freaking muffin tray.
Yo, you can make little
Fucking,
breakfast
yeah,
egg
like-
muffins.
I'll get a fucking escargot dish for
shot.
fucking...
You put you wrap the muffin tray with bacon on the inside, crack an egg in there, dice up some like green onion, whatever, bake it.
You've been spending
You
too
got
much
yourself
time
a
on
little-
Facebook, man.
No, that's like
That's a Facebook
Pinterest
recipe
shit.
right there.
Just saying, it's good to go. Okay, here's what we're doing.
I don't know, man, like, versatile stuff, potatoes, eggs, rice.
I'll buy
If-
some potatoes.
If I ever have to buy a spice that I don't own, I don't say like, oh, do I need this spice? I say, do I want to eat this meal every week for the next 6 months? And if the answer is no, then I'm like, okay, we're gonna try it without it once.
Yo, Austin, make some chili, man. That's good.
Chili's great, yeah.
Very freezable.
Mm-hmm.
You could
Delicious,
probably sneak some
nutritious.
nutmeg in there if you really try. If you want it.
I'll tell you what. If you put a pinch of nutmeg into everything you make, you will taste it about as much as you tasted in that Alfredo sauce.
Oh, that's a good strat. That way you can dispose of it.
Just go on a cleanse, Austin, and drink like maple nutmeg water every morning.
So
Oh,
why
what is
are you
this?
shopping for the first time?
Yeah, Dan
No,
still
I'm
has not gotten an answer here.
I don't. I eat out and I eat like frozen shit all the time. I'm starting to cook for the first time. Is what's happening.
Yeah,
Fuck is
Got
that
it.
weapon?
Okay.
needs to cook, and I was offering advice on like ingredient lists that you could make a million things with, and then comes back
Rob's
with
just salty. I didn't buy his fucking
just
potatoes.
come
alright?
back with some fucking nutmeg.
Why wouldn't you get
Holy
the
shit.
potatoes though? Like,
Yeah,
Potatoes,
that's what I'm saying.
rice.
of all the things you forgot, that's
I
what
didn't
really.
forget the potato. I didn't fucking follow Rob's fucking bullshit
He said, "Fuck
list.
Rob."
At some point, you said nutmeg was more valuable than potatoes.
All right. Austin, you started all of this.
I didn't do shit. I bought some
Fucking
nutmeg.
nutmeg.
It was the nutmeg around the world.
It's your fucking nutmeg's fault, to be honest.
the luck of the Irish.
Oh,
Right.
Unlucky.
that is
67
67
for
damage
me.
crit.
Lucky for you.
I get it. It's a clover. Luck of the Irish.
Swedish pizza. Oh, it's a great way to disguise that. Oh, man.
What are you talking about?
Are you here, Dan?
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, suck it.
Maya's crying now in emotes. She's doing bear sad.
Love Mama J.
Oh my god.
Melf, are you alright? You're kind of quiet. man.
I'll be okay.
I got you.
I'm just thinking of comebacks. That's all.
Come back with some pizza.
You better.
Better than fucking nutmeg.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Here, here. The top 3 ingredients in garbage truck juice.
Really?
Garbage, juice, and nutmeg, Or trash. It's all trash. Yo.
Great.
I don't know. Garbage juice and nutmeg was pretty good there.
That's also good.
If you weren't here yesterday, you don't even know.
That's true. You missed the whole nutmeg debate.
It wasn't really a debate.
It wasn't a debate. More of a courtroom kind of.
Garbage juice and nutmeg takes it.
Dude,
58 to 42.
Unbelievable.
you play the recent meme, not the long term.
Yeah, that's that. I have a week old meme here versus versus a day old meme.
Your memes are weak and old.
They
Hell yeah.
are basically
Week
yeah.
old and nutmeg.
Everybody's in.
All right.
Okay,
The worst thing to find frozen in an ice cube. Idina Menzel, nutmeg, Northernlion's pubes, a vanilla ice cube, or famed rapper Ice Cube.
Nutmeg this mofo. What is the nutmeg meme?
Austin bought spices from the grocery store, and one of the ones he chose to get was nutmeg.
Yep, that's the whole story.
That's not that great.
I mean, would you get nutmeg from the store?
Would I? No. Oh shit! There's a big ball of bones.
Now I wonder who the dude is that ate the most dirt in 24 hours. Probably Josh.
If it was any one of our friends, I actually don't think it'd be Josh. I'm trying to think.
No.
Who would it be if it was any one of our friends? For some reason, I think it could be Austin. And
You think he's a dirt eater?
I don't mean that as a judgment of character, but I mean, did you see what he bought from the grocery store?
Yeah, fucking nutmeg.
Dude got
right?
nutmeg. He could mix the dirt right into that and never know.
Yeah, you'd taste the dirt 100 times before you taste the nutmeg.
I would not be surprised. Well, let's put this. I would be surprised if this had happened, but I wouldn't be surprised if any of our friends had had it happen. Austin did, where he just had a story that was like, yeah, when I was a kid, I just my parents weren't home and I just ate a fuck ton of dirt.
I'll teach him.
I mean, people
Fuck
are
authority.
People are very much saying Rob in chat, and don't rest assured, I could see that as well. And but the difference would be Austin would be like a little ashamed, but Rob would be like self-righteous about it. Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, you always say things taste like dirt, but how are you supposed to say that if you've never tasted enough dirt to know what dirt tastes like?"
You figured out the Rob argument in 1 second flat.
Oh, this has been a lifetime of progress, or at least it's felt like a lifetime of figuring it out. Then I'm 100% that's where he'd go on that.
I wouldn't have guessed Austin, but I'm not sure who I would have guessed. I saw chat say Bear. I really don't think that's a Bear thing.
Bear would be like top 5 most likely for me.
I don't even think I'd put him in the list. He's like a steak and potatoes guy, but he's not eating dirt.
I mean, anyone could eat. I'm not suggesting they did it last year. I'm just saying that at some point in their life, it could have happened.
Hood dirt.
Yeah, okay. I still think it's Austin.
I like banana pancakes.
A little
that's
sprinkling of walnuts on top.
Man,
You know you can make banana pancakes without flour. You just blend
So
bananas
I
and
really
eggs.
am interested to know what the story you kiboshed is after that one right there.
Wow.
It just wasn't. It wasn't a joke. It just wasn't. It would make a conversation that just would not be interesting on stream.
Okay.
I love how you immediately loaded that bullet into your gun and got it ready to go.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty fun fact, fun tidbit. Eggs and banana, make a banana pancake. Maybe somebody will make it later. Well, bananas in their house.
If you ever need any nutmeg, I know where you should go.
Nobody has that. Don't be crazy.
You know what? In that particular recipe, nutmeg would be pretty good.
I keep hearing that more and more as the days go on.
Oh my god.
I don't.
Yeah. Literally
There
never.
you go. Take it down.
Nutmeg
Chad
was my
wants to
nickname.
know if you have any nutmeg left, Austin.
I have plenty of nutmeg.
Have you
left.
cracked it yet? Have you even opened the spice packet?
No, I haven't cooked anything.
He did immediately. For the Alfredo.
He did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did do
I
that, but I
forgot
haven't
you-
used it since.
Well, I could have told you that.
Hello.
So he said, I have a friend who eats an orange, peel and all. That's different. Everybody has a friend that is like, Your favorite fruit is apples? That's cool. I like lemons. You know, that's just someone who's trying too hard. If you eat the peel of the orange, it's good, man. That's where the fiber is. They're just fucking with
You don't eat lemons?
Nick,
No,
I knew you were this guy.
Not your favorite fruit.
I knew you were this guy. You're just gonna fucking peel up a lemon or slice it up and eat it.
A wedge of lemon's delicious, man.
I
A little
fucking
salt
knew
on
it, man. I knew it.
You don't do that.
Thank you, Austin.
I don't care how good it is. You just don't do that.
Says the guy that eats nutmeg on the regular.
All right, Austin. I know this is gonna be hard, but name a vegetable used in Italian cooking. It's not nutmeg.
Why do you gotta get? Why is the cooking one the first one? Oh shit.
They do
He's like,
sexist ones later
What's a
too.
vegetable?
Is oregano's like an herb? Oh god.
Is a watermelon a vegetable?
Shit. I got 0 things. Where's Rob? Can I call him a lifeline?
Oh yeah, where is Rob?
Yeah,
He's
wait,
meant to
where
be
is
here,
Rob?
Actually.
Yeah, where is Rob?
He's doing heroin because you guys didn't stop him.
A clam says, "Damn, Josh's dad is a dilf."
Yeah, this is a meme now. Okay.
We'll see you on the NLSS Circle Jerk, Pops.
Oh, sorry, that actually said, "Damn, Josh's dad is Adolf."
Ryan, why you gotta put that there? Why you gotta do that?
That's pretty hilarious.
My bad.
Makes me glad that my
Like the Josh character from time to time.
my parents aren't active chatters.
Yeah,
They can't get memed if they don't chat.
That's a
I
great
feel
point.
like you're just
Yeah, that's what they think.
Active chatters.
Nah, my mom's watching right now. I think actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Is this
Sorry,
where we realize all of our parents are watching the show every day? Because I don't like that very much.
Do your parents ever come to you and they're like, "Why'd you buy that weak ass nutmeg?" Like,
No, it's
No, she's the one who told me to buy it. She's actually.
whoa, Austin's mom. Feel free to continue lurking, but I also do need an explanation for why nutmeg was a must-buy
Oh my
spice
God.
for your son's first
I
grocery trip.
never told her about how angry you guys were about it, so she doesn't know.
I only say I don't like this very much because it makes me embarrassed because we talk about such gross things all the time.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's not like you can't watch the show. You're free to do whatever you want.
Oh fuck.
Radio Tubbs 247, thank you as well. How do they eat their fish and chips? Well, that's another question for another day. Austin is the sane straight man. He's
That's-
actually so wrong, though.
That's very silly. Dude hates
He can
onions.
play it both directions like
Yeah.
that. That's not fair.
Won't eat onions, gets takeout once per day. This is not the sign of a normal life. Josh, give
I
yourself
saw this.
4 worms, you madman.
How? I don't know where I'm
No,
at.
you can't until Fox is in.
I got
I mean,
1
you can,
minute.
but you gotta like adjust.
Look,
it.
I've got
52.
5 worms.
Click on yourself, and then change number of worms from 5
It'll
to
go
4.
down when Fox joins.
No, he's done it. He's done it.
Where's Fox at?
I got 1 minute 41 seconds.
Dude thinks nutmeg is a main seasoning. Also true.
Oh,
Well, his mom thought that and told him to get only nutmeg
That's kind of weird.
well,
at the behest
the nut
of Rob's
doesn't
list.
fall far from the meg tree.
Am I the straight man?
The nut doesn't fall far from the meg tree.
Is his mom's name Meg? Because that would really work.
That would be good. And then if
I
his
don't know
name
his
was
mom's
Nut
name.
as well.
Let's find out what his mom's name is right now.
No,
You gotta-
Dan will do
I
that
was
for
gonna
you.
say, just wait for Dan to do it.
I'll ask Dan on. I'll just call Dan.
Empanadas are a traditional pastry filled with beef, onions, or chicken. Wait, beef, chicken, or onions. Wait, what did that say? That's 2 meats and 1 vegetable. I don't understand.
Hey, man, more the merrier.
That doesn't sound like
Dan
caramelized
Riesling.
apples.
Calling Dan.
Don't.
I had Taco Bell today.
We'll talk about that when Mouth gets into this freaking game.
At 34 seconds.
It was like 2 seconds, 10 minutes ago.
Did you try the naked chicken taco thingy yet?
I've tried that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey Dan.
Hey,
Hey Dan, what's going on, man?
what's up?
I just wanted to ask if you know Austin's mom's name.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Thanks. Send it to me on Skype.
What is it? No, tell him.
I don't want to dox. Austin's mom live on the stream right now.
Are you?
Am I?
Yeah. Is she on?
I've lost
She's not
control.
on yet, but she might be later.
Can you call me when she is?
Yeah, I will.
Her name's Jackie, and then also ask Ryan what tattoos his mom has. Next
No,
time.
I'm not gonna
All
do
right.
that.
I'll do that. Thanks, man. Catch you later. Oh, he just hung up.
Austin, what's in your refrigerator?
What? I don't know,
What's in your refrigerator?
A bunch of shit.
Like what could we expect to see in the refrigerator of
I don't know. My roommates have a bunch of shit in it.
On the
I don't know, but what do you think's yours in there? Do you guys
Mine-
thumbtack stuff, or how do you know what's yours?
There's water in mine. That's mostly it, honestly.
What?
You have your own refrigerator?
All you've got in your fridge is water?
I got eggs.
I see what you did there.
You got yogurt,
That's
butter?
really it.
margarine, salami, mustard, horseradish, regular radish.
No, I don't cook. Why would there be much of anything in my fridge?
Trying to rule things off.
Yeah? Maybe you forgot something.
Remember you were on NLSS once early, and you said you made Alfredo with cinnamon.
Yeah, and
Does
then everyone
not
made fun
make
of me for it.
Yeah, it's not. I think a typical Alfredo ingredient, right?
So you do cook.
No. So here's the thing. Everyone gave me shit for it. I never brought this back up, but yeah, everyone gave me a bunch of shit for that. But then, like 2 years later, on a Binging with Babish episode, my dude was making an Alfredo, and he's like, secret ingredient, nutmeg. It'll make your Alfredo 10 times better. And I was like, this is my moment.
I
Get it.
All right.
Like
A nutty necklace?
That's a newt necklace?
It's a pearl necklace.
It's a big nut.
It's like the tier just below Omega.
What's the difference? Awesome. I cooked 2 nights ago.
Yes.
Guess what seasoning was? Now that I've said it, I think you have a pretty
I
good guess.
can't
Yeah, it's
imagine what seasoning.
It's like the enduring legacy is that anytime I cook and I read a step and it goes like, add the nutmeg, I go,
That was a good lizard laugh. Post the lizard.
What does a 3-year-old eat for dinner? Like if you guys are eating like on a normal adult dinner, what is Desmond?
Yeah.
Cut up hot dog.
No, a normal adult dinner.
Really?
Like
You give
yeah,
him
A much smaller portion
steak.
size?
He's old enough now.
yeah, like chicken and rice today. That's what we had.
What about when he was like 1?
Like we don't. He just kind of eats what we have for the most part. But if we have sweet potato, like when he was real little, he had sweet potatoes. If we had sweet potatoes, but maybe not like, the meat. Sorry.
Glass of wine?
No glass of wine.
Dude,
I
my
had,
parents, they were in town this weekend, and they made my my favorite meal that they make, which is chicken pesto with artichoke hearts and then Alfredo pasta. So good.
With or without nutmeg?
With nutmeg.
Oh.
I was redeemed when every time Binging with Babish does a cooking episode based on like Alfredo or some similar pasta, he's like, also secret ingredient, nutmeg. You got it. It adds such flavor and spice to Alfredo.
Is it really
That
a
was-
secret ingredient though, and it's the only ingredient in your pantry?
That was the first meme that I associate with
It
nutmeg.
was the third time I was on it, unless that's counting the very, very long time ago one. Don't think about it.
The first meme.
First of the Andals.
That meme is still annoying to this day. Not in the same way. Like, it's actually no one ever says it anymore, but it's just the source of it. It's just I was buying ingredients for a recipe. Just following a recipe.
I know we don't need to explain ourselves again, but nutmeg is a bizarre ingredient.
What do you
Well,
mean?
apparently it's good for Alfredo. I don't know, man.
Nutmeg is like
It's like a dessert spice.
it's like the poor man's cinnamon.
I would not describe it as a core spice or seasoning.
It's
It's off-brand cinnamon.
I don't know. You could maybe find room in the top 10.
Yeah, okay. But I'm like, you need to have, I mean, salt, pepper, obvious. You need,
Yeah, that was never the argument, really.
You need cumin. That's an easy one.
What does cumin taste like? Salt?
That's a really hard question to answer. I realize.
Yeah, what does anything taste like? That's right.
Like cinnamon tastes like an upgraded nutmeg.
What does nutmeg taste like?
A downgraded cinnamon.
All right, well, there you go.
Jeez, what does anything taste like, dude?
Yeah, welcome to the reality of subjectivity.
Oh, nutmegged! And then here
Alright,
comes
I
the
don't like what
cardamom.
you did. I don't like what you did to my man.
Cardamom!
Oh, not the cardamom! Oh, I feel sleepy.